Welcome to our family. You remember our venerable house? Opulent and imperial, gazing proudly from its stoic perch above the moor. I lived all my years. In time, you will know the tragic extent of my failings.
Hi guys, so here we are back to the Darkest Dungeon, day 7 of my live stream. Last day, yesterday, we defeated the Apprentice Necromancer, the first boss of the ruins. We already have the path open for the next boss, which is the Sonorous Prophet. But before going after him, I want to go after the bosses from the other areas. So the Swine Prince, the Wizened Hag, and the Siren. I know you remember that yesterday we got as this week's bonus level restrictions removed for the next quest. Putting ego aside does not come easily to such seasoned survivors, but the new recruits are palpably grateful for the assistance. So let's take advantage of that to use our party, our best possible party, to go after another boss. Now, I'm here thinking if we should go after the Swine Prince or the Wizened Hag. I think I'm gonna go after the Swine Prince because the Warrens are already at level 3, while the Weld and the Cove are still at level 2. But I have a problem, which is Illursera. Actually, no. Yeah. It's actually Illerfitz that has a problem in the Warrens, so even better. So none of these guys seem to have a problem. Stress versus Beast is not very good. But I think we'll have to risk it, because if it's not him, who? Who will I take? Maybe Boissel. Problem is, Boissel would have to go here. And for her to go there, I would need Alberdir Gina out of recovery, because she's the only one that could make sense. I can also take Mercenary Vane, which is also good for that exact spot. Plus, he can heal himself, just like Mr. Mortimer and the Melting Leper. We have a new healer that I hired yesterday. I'm gonna change her name, Phantasm, to Iller Philippa. I'm kind of worried about risking stress out Master Hugo, because he's truly brilliant. I love it. Mostly because of his 26 dodge. The rare protective color gives him an extra 12 and is very hard to hit. I mean, you can easily do 4 battles before I need to heal the stress, because they even have a hard time to stress him out. So I really like him, but he's already halfway stressed out. And we are gonna fight a boss. If it wasn't for that, I would have no problem going with him, because I'm sure he could handle it. But against the boss, I fear he might break at the worst possible time. So I think instead I'm gonna have to take something like Vane or Slider. Slider, which at some point I'm gonna have to do something about it, because he's pretty useless by now. He isn't great at any specific position, mostly because he's got his skills more or less spread out. but it's not an easy character to use. You really need to have a proper party to place him there, because he's a movable character. His skills often cause him to move out of his position, forward or backward, and that tends to mess with the effectiveness of the other party members. So to use him, you really need to have a proper build party. Usually I like to do it with Master Yugo, and in the front row will usually not be a tank. It will usually be a bounty hunter, either Vayne or Postel, because they are mobile and can work well on both the two first rows. And the same can be said for Master Yugo, although not so well, but he can do the third position good, just not the first one. So you can work with that to move Slider from the third place to the first place with his skill. And with those two characters in here, Yugo will not have a problem from going from 2 to 3, and the bounty hunter will also have no problems in going from 1 to 2. So in that sense, they are probably the best choices to use Slider in a party. That, or in alternative, instead of using Master Yugo, you could perhaps use someone like someone like Agronaut, because he has also 2 positions, so he's preferably at the second or third, and after transformation he'll have to be either first or second. So those are the characters that need to be in play for the gesture to be successful and effective. So it's not easy to get all of them together because of the stress. You need to have them all more or less in good condition to go on, and it's hard to get it all synchronized. At the same time, maybe a little later, when you actually can have larger roosters, you'll be able to hire more people with the same classes and work that out more easily. So I guess I'm gonna place Vayne in here, and we're gonna try to go after the Swine Prince. We need another shovel, a couple of bandages. We need food. This is a medium quest, so we're gonna need more food. And we're also going to need enough torches to make it all the way. I don't want to waste any more money, because it really is a waste of money.
The ways and rituals of blood sacrifice are difficult to master. Those from beyond require a physical vessel if they are to make the crossing into our reality. The timing of the chants is imperative. Without the proper utterances at precise intervals, the process can fail spectacularly.
Okay, the Swine Prince.
A nameless abomination. A testament to my failures. It must be destroyed.
Indeed, it must be destroyed. So how are we gonna do to destroy it? My bet? Well, a lot of luck and very high effectiveness. Let's see if luck has smiled to us. Doesn't seem like it. A very complicated dungeon. We're gonna have to go serpenting through this dungeon. So let's start. Watch out for traps. First
Such
shovel.
blockages are unsurprising.
Gone.
These tunnels predate even the earliest settlers.
And second room is also empty. The sack contents are yours. Ah! Trap, obviously.
Ambushed by foul invention.
Light. One more. Let's cross it. No battles so far. Some scouting. Well, we avoided 2 battles. At least one here by not going directly over there, which is good. So we're gonna move here, which doesn't seem to have a battle either. And already, well, luckily, I hope, I must have brought enough food. Let's use one more torch in here. Ah!
Wealth beyond measure.
That was risky.
Awarded to the brave and the foolhardy alike.
They usually are poisoned. So, let's check this room. Ah! Maggots! Carrion heater. And a drummer. We need to take care of the drummer real fast. Let's try to bleed the guy right away. Daggery Doodoo is poisoned. I didn't bought any antidote, which was stupid, but
The ground quakes.
let's hope that Sarah can deal with it alone. Yeah, sure. Expected. They are gonna focus on her, but Knight Raid,
Confidence
the Knight in
surges as
shiny
the enemy
armor, will
crumbles.
protect her. Let's try to speed up the death of the little piggy.
Their formation
Nice.
is broken. Maintain the offensive.
Okay, so that guy is dead already. He just doesn't know it. So instead of attacking, I'm gonna take advantage to heal a little bit. And well, no, let's just bring him
Great is
closer,
the weapon that cuts on its own.
since there was nothing else that Race could do. Okay, some loot. Healthstone. This is the cell, nothing else. Should Should we try... Better to be you, Sarah. Ah, good. A boon at last. So, what boon? Okay, until camp. 15 damage, 10 accuracy, 5% critical. That's cool. 85 light. Let's proceed up. So, I'm gonna try to do this path in order to check all the rooms. Nothing must be left unopened. Alright, anti-venom now. Let's say that... no, we can't walk backwards. Walking backwards, it's terrible for the stress. We do need to use a couple of torches. And here we go. A Swine Slasher, which pretty much is a Deus Ex Piggy, and a Madman, which is a Mummy wannabe, and an Abortion Piggy. So, wow, resisted. Let's try to mix things up a little. First, you're gonna bleed that guy. Then, you are gonna judge him. He's dead already. No need to worry about him anymore. Race. You're gonna do a zealous accusation.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
Well done. Is that already? Vayne. Vayne. You're gonna
Continue the onslaught.
kill them.
Destroy them
Them.
all.
Okay. They're Divine Comfort. No, you're gonna heal Vayne. The rest doesn't need it yet. And Vayne is gonna finish
As
the
the
portion.
fiend falls, a faint hope
We
blossoms.
have, yeah, another locker for the Abomination, which is good. Let's proceed. Next room. No battles. Let's use a torch
As the
in here.
light gains purchase, spirits are lifted, and purpose is made clear.
Watch out for the traps. Yeah, I told you. I told you.
Watch your
I don't know
step.
why, but this party is having a real hard time to identify traps. The crate is empty. We need one more light. And you could use a bandage. Let's get in. Okay, a drummer, an abortion, and 2 carrion eaters. Okay, Daggery Doodoo, show me what you got. Why do you think you deserve to be with the strongest crew? Well, Vayne just got sick. What did they... Hemophilia, Jesus. Minus 50% bleed resistance, so he's gonna bleed all over. Let's bleed this pig. And finish it. Okay. Alright. Light. Okay, Race.
Executed
That's it.
with impunity.
Impunity. Okay, Dagry Doodoo. Keep on striking.
Such a terrible
He's gonna
assault
keep on
cannot
vomiting.
be left unanswered.
And Race, you will have to find a way to bring him closer. You can bleed him. You can heal yourself. And I guess you can try to finish it.
Decimated.
Yeah. Grr, you bled on my best coat. Says the
Success
grave
so
digger.
clearly in view.
Well,
Or is it merely a trick of the light?
it's merely a trick of the light, as we all know. Everything has already been hidden. Okay. Let's keep traveling. Stopping is dying. Nothing must be left undisturbed. Okay. You don't have enough room. Skeleton key. I'm gonna risk throwing away the skeleton key to get some more food. I'm gonna need to use a torch pretty soon. Another trap. Vane can, for sure, eat a couple of meals together with Race and Daggery Doodoo, and then they all can proceed to the next room. So let's see the map. Secret rooms. Ah, I knew it! So now I could really use the damn key we lost. A critical scouting success will sometimes reveal a secret room. Advance to the tile marked with a star and press W or click to enter. Fabulous wealth and riches await those equipped with a key. Damn it! So we're not going to be able to enter it. We don't have the key. We threw it away. Oh well. We're gonna have to keep going. No point in going there. And Vane, check that barrel. Yeah, of course it's poisoned. But Vane was able to handle it. And well, let's risk it. 84. Hunger. Go ahead and eat something if you need. After the torches are gone, let's check how long do we have to go. Not much. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rooms. We already done 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 rooms. So let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's do at least one more, maybe 2, before trying to find the Swine Prince, which should be in the last room. For now, we need to get in this room. And now we have 2 battles ahead. Both hard, probably. But we also have some loot in here. However, I don't have more room in my inventory. A couple of spaces only. So let's move to this side first. We'll decide later if it's worth it to go through the middle pass. I don't think so. Okay, 3 Deus Ex Piggies. Let's try to poison one of them, because I know I've upgraded Dagridoo's poisoning capacity. Let's try with Mercenary Vein. Let's see what the combination of poison and bleeding does for him. And let's judge the front row guy. Almost died in a single go. I guess Race can see.
Slowly, gently.
He died.
This is how a life is taken.
In a single turn. But Dagridoo will kill one of them, and Vane will deal with the other.
As victories mount, so too will resistance.
Nice. Okay, we're running out of torches. For that, I'm gonna send Healer Sarah and pray that it's not poisoned. Ah! What? What? Okay. Obsessed with the acquisition of knowledge. That's the quirk that went into play over there. So she didn't find anything. Didn't find knowledge, destroyed everything else. Let's not forget about it and avoid picking up Sarah. Nope. Let's get in that room. Despite being at 79 life. And now we surprised a big party. A big party. So, since it's Dagridoo first, I'm gonna try a different opener, poisoning the big guy. Vane should also bleed the guy, but since he can't, he's gonna instead bleed the drummer. And Sarah is gonna judge it.
Obliterated.
Night Raid
Back to the pit.
will do his job too, pretty well. And now we only have to deal with the Spitter and the Poison Chopper. So... Bleed? Really? Well, so yeah, it works. He dodged. Vomit. The Black Plague? Come on! Well, we're gonna need to start, to focus on the little guy, the abortion piggy, because with this one, it's been 4 times already that he got my party sick, so he needs to go fast. Nicely dodged, Sarah. Some Divine Comfort, or let's judge the piggy. They are both dead, they just don't know it yet. No more damage will be done on us. Let's try to speed it up. And you... I'm actually gonna leave you alone. I'm not gonna spend a bandage with you right now. I'm just gonna kill the piggy if I can. If not, he will die from poisoning or bleeding when his turn arrives. So nothing to worry about.
Destroyed.
Okay.
A trifling victory.
But a victory.
But a victory nonetheless.
Exactly. Okay. So, curiosity and a trap, or should we start going for the Swine Prince? I think we're going for the Swine Prince. Let's camp right here.
A spark without kindling is a goal without hope.
Nice. So, Farah, encourage, chant, pray. All companions, minus stress. One companion, minus stress. Okay. Daggery Doodoo, Wound Care, Night Move, Self Only, Scouting Chance. Pilfer, Self Only, produces a random supply item. Wound Care, one companion. Heal. Remove bleeding and remove light. Well, he is bleeding, but I'm not gonna do anything. And Vein, this is how we do it. Self only or tracking. Plus 10% chance of monsters being surprised for 4 battles. Costs 2. As for Night Race, 10 tall, Zealous Speech, 15 stress on one person, Zealous Speech, Self Only, 15 stress, all companions, 15 stress. Okay, so yeah, he heals everybody 15. But for that, this becomes cheaper. If religious, but only if religious. So this would work with him, but not with them too. But we can remove stress in another way. Encourage, stand tall. Zealous Speech. Okay, let's use Zealous Speech to remove some stress on all of them. And now we have 4 points that I guess can go with Great. And we are good to go. I'm ready for battle. Let them come. I've seen nothing I am not prepared for. We are favored by the gods this day. The rations will carry us. Thank the gods.
The match is struck. A blazing star is born.
Okay. Next room. Radiant light. Let's get another torch. Finally. Move forward. Beware of traps. Through the door. Scouting. No need. But now. No enemies. Yeah, Swine Prince. Just 2 battles. One against minions and the boss battle. So let's get ready for it. First of all, let's watch out the light. Why? Who told you to do that? You idiot! Ah! So
The way is lit.
couple of
The
torches.
path is clear. We require only the strength to follow it.
oh, we will have the strength to follow it. Can also be applied to a hero to increase resistance. Okay, we'll see about that. So yeah, they are all buffed from camping. Let's try to take advantage of that, especially Vayne and Race. They are both highly protected by buffs. Okay. Spidery spider. Spit. Dodge. We need to be fast with this one, guys. Let me think about it, because otherwise these poisoned spiders are gonna wreak havoc on my party, since I don't have any antidotes. That's not a good start, Vayne. Not a good start at all. Well,
Mortality clarified in a single
yeah.
strike.
A single strike.
Another abomination cleansed from our lands.
Oh, did that sting? Well done, Degri Doodoo.
Another one falls.
Nice. No more poison for you. And Zealous Accusation.
Be gone, fiend.
Raise. Okay, we need to take care of Vayne because he got all messed up from this fight. This is bad. I don't have antidote. Gonna have to give him some food. Raise is gonna check this pillar. Infuses the hero with great power. What power? Ah, nice. And finally, the last corridor, the final room, the Swine Prince. Let's go for the Swine Prince! The Swine Pig! Well, okay, a couple of Deus Ex pigs, a diseased abortion, and a madman wannabe mummy. Yeah, your stress attacks won't do any good. I'm well protected against that. I'm more worried with damage itself. So first, let's deal with the abortion before he gets someone else sick. Zealous Accusation. Yeah. And Sarah, please heal that people. Thank you. Degri Doodoo. Kill them both. Well, I said both, not just one. Ooh, my heart will burst. My heart will burst. Bleed the madman too. Let him bleed back there. And let him bleed. And he should have died from the bleeding. But he didn't. Which is alright. Because, like I said, camping left us very well protected against stressing. Let's get rid of these guys. And the madman should now be a piece of cake. Okay, Mr. Madman. Doomsday? I don't think so. I don't think so. You're gonna be poisoned. Or not. Daggery Doodoo just missed you. But Sarah didn't. She will teach you a lesson. And Vane, which is very unhappy about having been poisoned, will also have something to talk with you.
Eradicated.
Eradicated. Oh man,
These
we can't
nightmarish
beat all of
creatures
that.
can be felled. They can be beaten.
We did. Wow. What is this? Protection stone? 5 protection, -1 speed. Okay, and an anti-venom, which is also good. So let's give some food to Vane. We have the Swine Prince next. So we can afford not to give him some food. Let's use a torch or a couple
In
of
Radiance,
torches.
may we find victory.
Ah, no! You're an idiot. So we are getting to the Swine Prince. Okay guys, are you ready to fight the Swine Prince? I hope you are, because if you're not, you're going back home in a box. This is a Swine Prince. Marked? Marked? Seriously? Marked? Flashing daggers? No. Start by poisoning the guy. And bleeding the guy. Ouch! That is crazy. Smite. We need to kill the piggy. So let's bleed him. Ouch! Infuriating. Wounding the small one infuriates the giant one. Well, now he's bleeding, so there's nothing I can do about it. But I can surely man. End these two. Ah, no, you're not going to end anyone. Sarah won't allow it. 90 to... Let's try this one and leave him marked. Or not. That's not leave him marked. No!
exposed to a killing blow.
Exposed to a killing blow. 2. And again. Debuff him. No! Nicely dodged. You need healing, my boy. You need healing. But for now, you're just gonna bleed the Swine Prince. And Sarah is going to heal you. Even if just a little. Race is gonna smash you. And
precision and
we need
power.
to press on. The longer it takes, the more risk we take of losing a party member. So we just need him to die. Let's see if we can do it now.
The
Yes!
thing is even more horrible in death. Liquefaction cannot come soon enough.
You're going to die, little pig. Haha! Debuff
Foolish
charm.
horrors, brought low
Beast
and
Slayer.
driven into the mud.
Don't tell me I don't have enough room. Because I do have enough room. You wanna see it? Look. And who else is there? Okay, what else can we use? I guess this can be discarded. And this can be picked. Quest completed. Swine Prince defeated. Return to the amulet. Very rare. Wounding Helmet. Bounty Hunter only. 20 damage melee skills, minus 25 move skill chance. Doesn't matter. This bounty hunter is not using the move skill. Vayne, I mean. So Raze got Cold Scrounger, Mercenary Vayne got Ruins Explorer to replace the Well Scrounger, Daggery Doodoo, Ghost Scrounger, and Dealer Sarah, Dipsomania, intense craving for alcohol.
In time, you will know the tragic extent of my failings.
Yeah, I will, I know I will. But week 27, nothing to worry about. Everything went fine during my absence.
In time, you will know the tragic extent of my failings.
Mastery over life and death, which is the part 1 of the Necromancer.
Mastery over life and death was chief among my early pursuits. I began in humility, but my ambition was limitless. Who could have divined the prophetic import of something as unremarkable as a twitch in the leg of a dead rat?
And we also have ways and rituals from the Swine Prince.
The ways and rituals of blood sacrifice are difficult to master. Those from beyond require a physical vessel if they are to make the crossing into our reality. The timing of the chants is imperative. Without the proper utterances at precise intervals, the process can fail spectacularly.
Collect the journals. We only have a page of the Blackest of Fates. But we have 3 pages already of a trampled journal. Also, let's see what happened to Halberdier Gina has gone on a personal vision quest to achieve enlighten. Halberdier Gina meditated and recovered 56 stress, but then she gone away in a personal vision quest to achieve enlightenment. So not everything went okay during my absence. Gina went out on some crazy quest. Now, we still have quite a few characters at level 1. We need to improve that. Otherwise, we're gonna have some trouble. Seeker Houndmaster, Seeker Crusader. Let's see. No, this reduces the price. And no, that's not what I want. Why is Dismas still there? Mercenary Dismas? What happened, Dismas? Don't tell me that you too had problems. Yeah, Mercenary Dismas has been inspired with holy worship and wishes to remain in prayer. So, I just lost 2 characters. Who decided to go on personal quests. Well, let's treat Daggery Doodoo from her sickness, the Black Plague. And Mercenary Vane, I want to check. So yeah, he doesn't have the Commeter, which has Pull, the move skill that bounty hunters have. All the other ones, yeah, Flashbang can shuffle 1, a single 1. So I guess it's time to place the helmet in Vane and Beast Slayer ring, padlock. Okay, where is Vile Agronoth? Here, another padlock. Stun, blight, protection, speed. Okay, that's brilliant. Let's check. So Vane, you need to remove tetanus or hemophilia. I guess we can take out tetanus first. And treatment ward. Let me check something in here. Sarah. Yes, it is. I know, this is crazy. I just spent 6,000 to secure permanently a virtue for Sarah. But you need to start at some point. So, other than that, we can take a workout from someone, not sure who. That's too much. Healer Fitz, perhaps, but that would leave me only with Healer Felipe. Doesn't matter. Ilomania. Shocker Warren's Vogue. No, it's not gonna be you. Maybe Master Hugo. No. Maybe the Melting Leper. No. Or Mr. Mortimer. Not really. Let's see. Vile Agronaut maybe? Yes, I think so. Minus 10 damage if Torch is below 26. Well, it never is below 26. In town will never drink. Resolution. And a Blutomania, obsessed with cleanliness. Fated would be great. Beastater would not be bad either. But we don't have the money for that. 5,400 is a little too much. So let's leave it at that for now. Maybe get some people not these, some people more rested, out of stress. Healer Fitz is one of them. We really need to start thinking on increasing the number of beds and wards. And let's see who else. Grim, Mortimer are the two guys who also need some stress relief. But if we can't right away, it's also fine. 850. I guess we can. And now let's embark on a lower level quest that is not a boss quest. Problem is, I don't know if we have any short quests right now. I don't think so. Yeah, we don't have short quests. We have one, Skirmish, a fish on two legs. Test the strength of this new menace. Short, 100% of room battles. Okay, that's exactly what we're going to do. We try and level up a few more guys from level 1. So, let's see. Jen can go. Philippa can go. Even if the End of Light will be unused, Herbalist Jean we need to unlock the battlefield medicine, but it won't be possible to do right now. in the front rows, I'm gonna place the melting leopard just to make sure it's not too hard. We do have a level 0 in here, and we can also place maybe Postel, or let's take Vile Agronaut. No, we can't. Yes, we can. No, we can. Yes, we can. No, we can't. We can't because we won't bond with either Leper or the Healer. They are religious figures, and Agronaut is an abomination. So we won't bond with those two guys. They won't fit in the same party. They refuse to. So to go with these guys, we need someone more on these lines perhaps. Or maybe even Captain Briggs, for example. But I'm gonna try and take let's see, to take Jester, I would have to be able to take Master Hugo, and I'm not, because he's already at level 3. Or, if not Master Hugo, it would have to be Agronaut. Which is also impossible. So Agronaut actually can only do this with a Bounty Hunter in the front row, or in conjunction with a Bounty Hunter, or a Jester Slider, or an Antiquarian. Let's try Postel. We already have a high level or a medium level Bounty Hunter. We could use leveling up Captain Briggs and the Antiquarian, the Man-at-Arms and the Antiquarian. Festering Vapors, Flesh Powder, Invigorating Vapors. So Festering Vapors would be the ideal. For his character. Probably even mandatory. But right now, let's take who we got and try to survive with that. Okay, let's see. It would be brilliant to be successful in this quest, to get a little ahead, because we are getting a little behind. I know it's not noticeable yet, but we are indeed not just a little, but quite behind what we should be. The 5 or 7 party members we lost, the 5 guys we lost, I think 4 or 5 we lost, make quite a difference.
These salt-soaked caverns are teeming with pelagic nightmares. They must be flushed out.
So we need to level up a bunch of these guys to try and recover that delay in some classes. So to do that we need a successful quest with newcomers. But it's not hard, it's not easy, because we've been advancing, so quests are getting progressively harder, which means a harder time for newcomers at level 0 and level 1. Even more so because I forgot that this is the pelagic nightmare with all the damn fishmen. And they do a lot of damage. And are actually hard to do at level 0 and 1. So let's see. Well, at least it's not too big. Let's pray for the best. Okay, let's open the hostilities with Plague Grenade. Could be good, but I'm gonna throw a Noxious Blast on Wolverine here. Sorry. And then Rend for the Old Gods, which causes debuff and bleeding and stumbling scratch, which is basically a normal attack, and the Groper Steward Slash Spear Fishing, both high damage, and she has a few move skills and Stressful Incantation to increase stress. So let's try to make it harder for this guy to eat anything, because he should be coming up right after, I think. Not anymore. So we jump to her. Rend of the Old Gods. Bleeding. But Kamita, who can slice. So let's get out.
Is broken.
Killing this
Maintain
guy.
the offensive.
Getting rid of the other two. Come on, Mr. Leper. Melting Leper. Herbalist Gene. Try disorienting blast on that bitch. Pardon my French. And
Press disadvantage. Give them no quarter.
ah, nice.
Success so clearly in
74. Let's
view.
get
Or is
another
it
torch in
merely
here.
a trick of the light?
Yeah, it's merely a trick of the light. We just started, so success is not clearly in view. Not yet, anyway. Bleeding is gone. Let's use a torch. And go through the door. No enemies. We have a trap and some loot. This trap, it's best for Vayne or Postel. Actually, Vayne is resting. And Jean is gonna open this bag. Seems like she did okay. Next room. We're getting there. One more room. There has to be a trap in here somewhere that we are not detecting. They are hungry. Let's give them some food. Open up that box. It's empty. And yeah, we're gonna need a shovel.
Mariner, another misfortune.
And get to the next room for one more battle. Surprise! Okay, let's start with the Plague Grenade. Lighted. Let's start with you in the front row.
Powerful blow.
Nice. fog begins sunrise. And let's try to shuffle them a bit. And use some dazzling light on the big guy.
The path is
Nice.
clear. We require only the strength to follow it.
Stressful incantation. Not good. Spearfishing. Okay. Let's try to poison the front row too. And lead them to kill them all. Haha. Yeah, we need to bleed the other guys too. That should solve the problem for us. Guard, you can guard all you want. It's not going to save you.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Yep.
Great
Yep.
is the weapon that cuts on its
What
own.
about you? Not yet? Okay. So, if not yet, maybe... Now. I think Jean is gonna give you the chance to die for yourself. Or not. I guess not. Die.
The light, the promise of safety. Seize this momentum. Push on to the
Okay.
task's end.
Melting leper, the oyster slams shut. Damnation. He was bleeding, but either we resisted or it was just one turn. Next room, let's do some scouting. Proceedings. It would be really great to be successful in this dungeon, guys. Really great. So we have a couple of bags. The sack contents are yours. Money. I don't think we should touch this. But okay. If you say so. Only digested fish inside. That could have been worse, I suppose. Yes, it could. A lot worse. Postel. Thank you. Random light.
In Radiance, may we find victory.
We need Philippa to grab a snack. Jean could also grab a snack for herself. And I believe it's a battle, right? Not yet. It's next. Battle right here. So let's see what luck has provided for us. Okay, not so bad. Let's try the noxious blast first. To blight him, let's bleed the Fusilier. Nicely dodged. Dodge. Hew them both.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
Okay. Some healing. Don't leave it. And don't allow it to go too low, because you only have a level 0 healer. though she won't be able to heal more than 3 at a time, maybe 4 or 5 with a critical. So don't let the health go too low on any of them. That should deal with him.
Slowly.
Yeah.
Gently. This is
And
how a life is taken.
let's finish the cutthroat. Hold your bluff, friend. Nice.
Foolish horrors. Brought low and driven into the mud.
As it should. Okay. The crate contains stashed heirlooms. Ah, crap. No. A shovel. We have it. And last room. It's a room battle, so enemies inside for sure. So let's get to it.
The match is struck. A blazing star is born.
Okay, let's start with the plague grenade. And hew the first 2 rope. Then a hook and slice on the fishman to get him dead in a turn, in a single turn. And then we can try dazzling light, see if we can stun this guy and prevent some
As
damage.
the light gains purchase, spirits are lifted, and purpose is made clear.
Yeah, he's gonna die on the next, so we won't be able to heal anyone else.
A death
Dead.
by inches.
That's not good, but it's solvable. Especially because it's a game we can both play. Ha! Spearfishing. Okay, I can live with your spearfishing, and I double that for a hand of light.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
And you and you're dead. Resisted? You should be dead already. But it's fine. You'll die now. Nice.
Be wary. Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying fall.
So, sorry, need to check what that was. Okay. So, final room, let's go. I thought it was the final room when we entered the last, but it wasn't. But it's okay, we have one more room to go. Perfectly doable. Despite this battle. We're gonna need to be fast about it. And also they do a lot of damage, as you can see, but so do we. We also do a lot of damage, so
A dizzying blow to body and brain.
man, Nice.
The slow
Nice.
death. Unforeseen. Unforgiving.
So this is not being easy. Because they do a lot of damage. And that is problematic. Stun. Good. He needs healing, but for that, she would have to be able to heal. Stunned again. Purge? No. I don't want to purge. I'm gonna skip my turn. And you are gonna heal him, please. Another flashbang. You need to receive healing. And now we can afford to wait anymore.
These
This
nightmarish
was
creatures
very
can
risky.
be felled. They can be beaten.
But I can't. Manslayer's Ring. I can't afford to go back right now when I'm just one room away. So we're gonna have to risk entering this room battle. No! That's not good. Come on. Come on, the 4 of them in a row. Seriously?
A hand's breadth from becoming unwound.
Just ridiculous. Plague grenade for you. I'm gonna lose the bounty hunter.
A devastating blow.
But nothing I can really do about it. Only luck can save me. Only luck can save me. If I'm lucky enough that they don't all focus on him. And Noxious Blast on this guy. They are all poisoned. Let's lead them to missed. Let's try to get them. Ah! Come on, man. The one time you could not miss, that's when you miss. Blinding gas. Well, let's try it. And try to finish that guy. Good. Nice. We're home free. Nobody's going to die. But two of them were pretty close. At death's door. Finish it. I said finish it, you idiot. She's dead already. Just finish it.
This expedition at least promises success.
Let's grab what's in here. It's prepped. It's fine. Let's finish the quest.
The pungent odor abates.
Finish the dungeon.
The things are driven back for a time.
Nice. What quirks did we get from this? Well, Tactician, Thangophobia, Art-Skinned. Okay, you're stressing if the torch is above 75, you're stressing with light, seriously? Iler Philippa, slow reflexes, -1 speed, it's fine. Not that bad.
Even these dirt-covered dullards have their
Ye.
Put them to
Labor
work.
force. Historically, seasonal laborers have been loath to make the journey along the old road, but harsh economic conditions have driven them to desperation. Free upgrade, building, time 1. Okay, we got 1 free upgrade for buildings. Sorcerer Grim had a night out on town and recovered normally. Dismas also finally is out of the abbey. Iler Fitz meditated and recovered. Vane was treated. Daggery Doodoo was treated. Iler Sarah had reinforcement therapy to make a quirk permanent. Evasive. Nice. Town event labor force. Free upgrade, 1 building. And Albertiogina has returned from their vision quest. Good. So, Herbalist Jean is now level 2, Iler Philippa is now level 1. Some evolution, which is not bad. We have a free upgrade. I guess I really don't know where to use it. Yeah, free, but not free in here. Weaponsmithing level 2, armorsmithing level 2. I think that's covered, seriously. Weaponsmithing level 2, armorsmithing level 2. So what the hell are you talking about?
A sharper sword, a
So
stronger
let's
shield.
see now what you
Anything
have
to
to say to
prolong
that.
a soldier's life.
So that's not level 2, that's level 3. The requirements is not level 2 as it said, it's level 3. I upgraded to level 3 and now it lets me, so the requirement where it says level 2, it's not level 2, it's level 3. Other than that, Peacoat, Mucident, and Bossard. 2 men-at-arms? Why? Why so many men-at-arms? Are you insisting that I should upgrade my men-at-arms? To see what he can do? Is that it? We'll get to that, don't worry. So, by level, we already have 5 of them at level 3. My favorites? Well, not really. To be honest, Night Race is not a favorite. And we have 2 healers. No, actually no, we only have 1. But all the others are more or less favorites. I love Halberdier Gina, but she is still very low level. The Nomad Wagon, nothing I can buy. The Blacksmith now can improve the weapons to a higher level, but we need to focus on stress levels and reducing them. Let's try and help Mr. Mortimer and Dealer Sarah. So, Mr. Mortimer, Mercenary Vein, Melting Leper. None of them. Euler Philippa also not. Well, I have to say, nobody is too stressed out right now. But we could probably deal at least with one of them. Healer Sarah, it's not that urgent since we now have 3 healers. Although none of them at 0, so maybe we should. But I'm not, because I only have 4,000 coins. And if I spend 1,500, we'll be very short for the next quest again. So no thank you. I can probably sell some things from here. Problem is, what? Okay, Blight, skill chance, debuff resists, -2 dodge. Bleed resists, skill chance. No, you're gonna stay there. I might come to need you. Protection stone. 5% protection for 1 speed less. 25% damage versus beasts in exchange for less 2 dodge. And leper only, 15 damage, 3 virtue chance. So leper only. What is Mr. Mortimer wearing? Very rare, okay. And leper only, okay, he already has the leper only, the same one. So let's give the other one to the melting leper. And what else? Blight skill chance plus 20% -1 speed. Daggery Doodoo already has something like this, I think. Yeah, Blight skill chance, stun skill chance. She has any skills that do stun? I don't think so. So, well, she does, but not active, so no point. It makes no sense in using this. So let's take it out. Stun, 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 stun. Let's sell one of them. We don't need 2. And let's add the Blightstone to improve her blight. She then gets plus 60% blight skill chance. He also loses 2 dodge and 2 speed from it, leaving her at 8-8, which is not that bad. What else? Another Bleedstone. Master Hugo could probably use it for his doggy to do some more bleeding, and Mercenary Vein too, but he already has a bonus speed. This way he would lose 1 speed. Let's try it and see how it goes. And what else? Protection, -1 speed. Well, four dodge for 10% damage, you gotta be crazy. Damage versus beast, 2 dodge. Well, I don't think I'm gonna remember to change it. Even though, because beasts, it's at best 1 out of 3 battles in a dungeon, so no point. So with this, we got 11,000 coins. This gives us a little more room for trying to get rid some of the stress in the party. Like Iller Philippa, Postel, the Melting Leper, all of them could use a little R&R. He doesn't allow it, doesn't like it. Iller Philippa could do it, but we already have an Iller that is flagellant. I guess we can try to send Postel in there, but it's a lot of money for just a little stress that Postel has. For that, we might as well send him to the bar and let him have a drink. Now it's time for us to start improving on some of these people. Let's see, the blacksmith, where is it? Oh. Okay, it's done, and the guild. Yeah, we already improved, even though now we have 1 more slot to improve because we leveled up the guild. Okay. Let's see who else. Iller Sarah. It's already at level 3. Night Race is already at level 3. Boissel It's not, but it should. And Mr. Mortimer, he can't right now, he's undergoing treatment. Healer Fitz is already upgraded a little bit. Daggery Doo-Doo can improve her poisoning and her flashing daggers. Bane could certainly improve the hook and slice. And Hugh is always good to improve. Herbalist Jean, she deserves it. She's been with us for quite some time. Incision, Battlefield Medicine, we're gonna buy it. And replace Noxious Blast, Plague Grenade, Blinding Gas, Disorienting Blast. So, last two, first two, last three. I guess this is gonna get out, and this is gonna get in. The difference that makes in the right place for her. And I guess that's it for now. Let's check what quests, what dungeons are open right now. Medium, medium, short, medium, medium, long, medium, medium. So we only have one short, which is scouting. We'll do it with level 1s, like Captain Briggs, Rogue Gerbert, Healer Philippa, and Alberdier Gina. Like this, and we will probably succeed. We're not going to do that today, guys. Thanks for watching. We're gonna end today's stream of the Darkest Dungeon right here. Tomorrow we'll return to try and deal with the Siren, the third boss we're gonna face in this playthrough. For now, all I have to say is, once again, thanks for watching, guys. And if you want to, I'll be back streaming in a little while I play Sid Meier's Civilization 6. So, once again, guys, see you soon, and have a good one.